Don't, no, don't go. They would stop you right there.
Yeah.
Here. You missed it. Closer to the curb. No. That's the wrong entry.
Okay.
I can show you what you did. So what is that?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It says underneath your car. Can you see what that is?
H.
And what is that? It's a fire hydrant, okay? So they have the fire hydrant right here. Remember this car park on the right side here, okay?
Okay,
so we are doing the exercise, stopping for shopping. I want you to drive off, and then at some point, I'm going to ask you to turn around and come back to this car park and reverse park your vehicle anywhere you like, okay? So the car park on the right side, just to repeat, car park on the right side, remember it. Drive off, turn around somewhere, and then take us back to the car park and then reverse park your vehicle anywhere you like, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so when you're ready, I'll be following you.
Okay, ready.
So first, you check your mirror. If no one's passing you, look over your shoulder, shoulder check, and off you drive.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you do that. So yeah, making a U-turn, that's a good option. And reverse park anywhere you like.
Okay.
Straighten up wheels. That's good. Don't go too deep. See, you're slightly deeper than necessary. All right, what I want you to do now, I want you to turn left and then park forward anywhere you like. So forward park anywhere you like, okay? So turn left. Straighten up your wheels. You've got about half a meter still. Try not to poke your head out of the window, okay? If you want to check, you can check in the side mirrors, okay? That's a good tool to see if you're straight or not. After you've selected park position and you know, pull the handbrake on, you can open the door and check. That's not a problem at all, okay? So yeah, if that's what you want to do, rather than poking your head through the window, okay, so try not to do that, okay, so it may not be safe, okay, especially when you're driving, okay, so in the car parks more or less, but you know, I advise against it. Reverse right and face left towards that street there, yeah?
Okay.
Keep going, don't be too slow, and just aim towards the left side of the car park, okay?
Okay.
That's it. That's beautiful. Okay. That'll do. Okay, take us out of the car park. Going right.
To the right?
Turn right out of the car park through that exit, yes. Turn right out of the car park. There's an exit right in front of you. Turn right. And you have to be mindful of your flow. So we should really be driving as if you are just leaving the shops or something, you know? Turn left.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You should align your car slightly closer to the curb, so you're a bit too far, okay? So each car must stop. And now when you turn left, turn first street right where that white car is turning, yeah?
Okay.
So first right, okay, I have to stop too. I'll be behind you in no time anyway. Okay. Again, you are slightly too far to the right. So you have to hug the curb a little bit, okay? See how I'm turning,
Okay.
you know, I was closer to the curb than you were. At the lights, let's turn right. So we are going to have a no green arrow, unprotected right turn. So the first vehicle must clear. So one car at a time in the middle, okay? Don't cross the line yet. Don't cross, ooh, you crossed the line. Now you can go in, okay? Now once you clear, I'm gonna get in, okay? So ensure you don't cross the line when there's a vehicle in front of you still. So that vehicle had not cleared at the time you crossed the white line, okay? 60 zone here. However, if you were unsure, if you didn't see any signage stating it's 60, it's safe to assume it's 50. And you can even communicate that with the assessor. Do you understand me on that one?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Turn right at the roundabout. Indicate right on time. I don't see your indicator. Check properly. No one there. Okay. And that's good indication for left. The timing was good. Left, please. See, again, you are too far to the center. You have to be closer to the curb.
Closer to the curb.
Okay. Turn right at the roundabout. Thanks.
Yeah.
That was slightly early left indicator. So finish turning to the right and then flick the indicator left to exit because you might potentially mislead somebody, okay?
Yeah.
Turn right on the first street right, okay?
Okay,
It's coming
okay.
up there, yep.
Okay. Right or left?
No, straight. I didn't give you instructions. See, no, continue straight. Okay, so that's a mistake. So this was a straight road. If you haven't been given instruction to turn left or right, that would have been left turn. The street looked like it was continuing left, but you should recognize as a licensed driver whether the street continues or you have to turn. But in the test, they will not trick you. Yeah, so they will either tell you, you know, left or right, but if they don't say anything, it means you are continuing straight on. That's a position for right, okay, how you are positioned now. But often you position it like that to go left as well. Turn left at the end of the street, not there, no, at the end of, so you got to listen to the instruction because I said at the end of the street, turn left, okay? At the lights, turn right.
Okay.
At the traffic lights.
Right. The light. Okay.
Correct. Sometimes you have a green arrow, sometimes you have a no green arrow, in which case you have to give way, as you know. So we'll see what happens here. It's luck of the draw.
Yeah. If there's an arrow, we should follow the arrow. If there's no arrow, we should see the traffic.
You should give way.
Yeah.
Straight over to the left lane and speed up a bit. There's no point being too slow unless there's a car in front of you that's traveling too slow. Right indicator?
Okay.
Oh, you're late on entering, so just enter a little bit sooner, okay? Because now, be careful, you've got a no green arrow. Creep in the middle. You can proceed because there's no one, but I'm gonna wait. Careful, it's a 50 zone here. You're driving faster than 50 here. It's not much of a road, it's a very tiny road. Reverse park behind the Honda, please.
Okay.
Reverse parallel, quickly. Do it. Left indicator. Hurry up because of the car. See, you should have gone slightly further left.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to practice on this a little bit, okay? You can correct it, but ideally you could do it without correction, okay? Left here. Left, not right, left. Turn right on that big T junction. You have to give way to both,
Yes.
right and left.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can squeeze in the middle if it's safe to do so. Wait for the yellow car, so they have to clear. Wait for the white car that's coming from there. Another one's coming from the left. So sit there, no big deal, okay? You can sit here for 2 minutes if necessary, okay?
Okay, understand.
Okay, silver car, not yet. There's a car coming, you can't beat them, they are coming fast. Be very careful because they would fail you if you move forward, okay? Now we can get in now. Okay. Okay, go straight to the left. That's it. At the end of the street, turn right.
Okay.
So same thing, we have a T-junction again, okay?
Give way to both sides, both directions. Right.
Stop there. You've got a car from the left, okay? You've got a couple of them. So only if you feel 100% safe, you should trust what you see and you should trust the capability of your vehicle, okay?
Okay. 2 cars coming.
I know. Okay, looks good after them too. Quickly go. You could have, yeah. There was enough time. You can get in the middle and wait in the middle. Get in the middle and wait in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait for the bus. Go in. Okay, straight to the left. And then turn left on the first street where the bus is, yeah? Left there. Let's park on the side of the road wherever you feel is safe.
Okay.
What do you do next? Is there anything that you see that you fail immediately where you are right now?
Turn wheel to
No. Let me step out. I'll show you. You can step out with me as well. And I can show you what you did. So what is that?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know. No idea.
Well, it says underneath your car. Can you see what that is?
H.
And what is that? What does that represent?
No idea.
It's a fire hydrant, okay? So they have the fire hydrant right here. So they would fail you right away. And a lot of overseas license holders don't understand it. You must be, so you could see it as you came up to it.
Okay.
So you must be minimum 1 meter clearance, but I want you to be more generous. Give it 10. So the best way would be to park next door.
Okay.
Okay. So let's correct that, but don't allow that to happen in a test. Yeah. Okay. Well, now you do. Okay. Yep, so flick it off, that's it. Okay, as you drive to it, you can always see these fire hydrants, so we could never stop over them. Fire truck drivers must have access to it if they need to fill up the trucks, yeah? That's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
Remember the house you parked in front? Ideally, you can use the driveway that's right behind you, the one with the red car and the black car, yeah? So you can use that driveway further to the left behind the black car because there's more space. So you can make a plan before you leave. All right, now I want you to drive off, and at some point I'm going to ask you to come back here. When you're ready?
I beg your pardon. So
we are doing the exercise. Leave something behind. Drive off, and at some point I'm going to ask you to come back here. When you're ready?
Yeah, okay.
You should first select the drive gear and then mirror and then indicator and blind spot, but I saw your reverse lights coming after the indicator. Okay, now I want you to go back to the house you left something behind. So this time you don't have any options but the left driveways.
Okay.
Because there's a park on the right. You can either reverse into it, that's it. That's a very good option. That's a very good option. But don't go on the verge. You're cutting that a little bit. Don't go on the verge. Turn slightly right, okay? Deeper in, straighten up your wheels. Don't forget what you're doing, your indicator is late. Ooh, that's a bit late, indicator. Turn in. Use your left indicator. Use your left indicator. You didn't indicate left. So look, you would lose points for not signaling, okay? So that's where you can lose what I call cheap points, okay? So when you want to, park again in the same spot, put your indicator on. In every section of the test, they mark you for 7 criteria points: looking, signaling, flow, movement, path, responsiveness, and vehicle management. So if you miss too many signals, you can do everything else perfectly, but unfortunately, based on the criteria, you still wouldn't be able to make it. And that is why a lot of overseas license holders like yourself, don't make it in the first or second and the third time, because they're just unaware of what they're scoring, okay? So now, obviously, the good, points that you learn from this exercise: fire hydrant, you can't park on top of them, and use your indicators slightly earlier, okay? So, because that time you didn't indicate at all. Okay, we're leaving now when you're ready. Thanks, mate. Leaving when you're ready.
Yeah.
See, you are slightly faster. You were doing about 56, 57. Okay, so be very careful. This is 50 zone, okay? That's good. That's good. Angle your car closer to the curb. That's better. A little bit even closer. That's it. That's better. So always position your vehicle better for the turns, okay? Now, let's turn left at the end of the street.
Okay.
Now we are coming back to 60 zone, okay? So that's a different story, but a couple of times earlier you went slightly over the limit. We are merging in about 150 meters or so, okay? So you got to watch that merge. The first time you went too sharp across, and now we've got a few cars. Let's keep going. I'll instruct you, okay? So keep going. Keep it straight. Shoulder check now, shoulder check. That's better. That's better. Don't turn too sharply. Now, I want you to take the second street left. Okay, that's it. We're doing it again, that exercise, okay? So I want you to park on the side of the road, wherever you feel is safe.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to drive off, and at some point I'm going to ask you to come back here, okay? So plan before you leave, okay? Look behind you. The driveway that's behind you is the only driveway you can use, because the street behind is too close to any other driveway. So if you miss this driveway, you're better off doing the U-turn or a hook turn on that street that's behind you, okay? So this time, look, I might leave you to drive a little bit longer and then ask you, because sometimes they ask you immediately to come back to the house, but sometimes they ask you in about 30 seconds time, okay? So we'll just do it slightly differently. So again, you don't know when I'm going to ask you to come back here. So let's drive off when you're ready, and at some point I'm going to ask you to come back here when you're ready.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's go back to that house. You left something behind.
Okay, got it.
A little bit wide. Let me just turn around. You're a little bit wide. Can you see in the rear view mirror how far from the curb I am?
Yes.
So it's pretty much right there, mate, okay? All right, you can go now. You can go. This one's reversing for some reason. So you know what to do?
Yes.
That's a good timing for indicator. Great.
Yeah.
Don't forget what you're doing. If you want to do a U-turn for a challenge, you can do that if you want to. Or you can use that driveway just behind that house. Up to you.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, all right, okay.
U-turn.
Yeah.
I use a U-turn.
Sure. Sharp right. Full lock. And always check before you re-enter. That's it. Okay. Leaving when you're ready.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, ready to go? Go. And did you notice that you're doing about 55 again? So that's something that you should be very careful of. Left here.
Okay.
So we will do one more stopping for shopping and exercise, which is where they do it, you know, quite a bit in this area. Straight through the roundabout, thanks. Turn right where the red car's coming out, right there. Closer to the right. Your indicators of here, you missed it. Go to the next street. So you missed it. Remember, no, don't turn there. No, you can't turn there. No, U-turns there. Continue straight on. Continue straight. You're gonna make it worse. Now turn right on this street. Too far from the right. You got to be closer to the right side when you're turning. Wait. And don't go. They would stop you right there. You angled your vehicle too much and you're cutting into the street without having enough space to clear in front of the traffic. So you should never do that. So you should be within your side of the road before it's clear. Go now. So that's not a good thing to do, okay? You must stay within your side of the road. Keep going straight, just straight here, okay? So follow the road. So we're not supposed to turn left. Earlier you were turning left for some reason. You continue straight, okay? You can make a judgment based on the street signs. Now we turn right, so that's a T-junction.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Remember that car park on the right. Just look at it and continue straight. Do you see the car park on the right? Yeah, remember that car park. Okay, I want you to park on the side of the road there somewhere. Just go forward in one of those off-road bays. Okay. Yep, just park nicely. All right. Okay, I want you to drive off. I want you to drive off. I want you to turn around where it's safe to do so and take us to that car park and reverse park anywhere you like, okay?
Okay.
So what's the easiest place? Where would you turn around?
You turn around.
You have to use your indicators if you're doing that. So again, a little bit late indication, okay? Listen for a couple of important things here, okay? So don't indicate prematurely here because you have an entry to the service station. Past the two entries for the service station. No, that's the wrong entry. So the one that I'm using, that's why I said listen carefully. This is the entry that I wanted you to use. Okay, now you can continue straight. Continue straight. No, continue straight for you. Straight. See where I'm pointing, mate? Go this way. Well, that's straight for you, isn't it? Go that way, yeah? No, that way. I gave you very simple instruction. It's straight for you, okay? Okay, now, reverse park anywhere you like, okay? You got it correct? See, you started way too soon. You got to turn right a little bit right, the other way, right. Straighten up. Okay.